You are walking down a busy city sidewalk, lost in a whirlwind of thoughts about your job, your family, or perhaps a difficult decision you need to make. The world around you is a blur of gray concrete and rushing strangers. But then, something changes. Out of the crowd, a dog breaks away from its path. It doesn't just pass you by. It stops. It looks up at you with deep, soulful eyes, or perhaps it trots right up to you and nudges your hand with a cold, wet nose. In that momentary connection, the chaos of the world seems to go silent. Most people would call this a random coincidence or just a friendly animal looking for a pat on the head. But in the realm of ancient wisdom, animal communication, and spiritual symbolism, there is no such thing as a random encounter. When a dog singles you out in a public space, it is often a profound spiritual ping from the universe. It is a message wrapped in fur, delivered by a creature that exists in a state of pure, unfiltered frequency. Today, we are going to explore the deep spiritual meanings behind why a dog comes to you in public, what they are sensing in your energy field, and the specific messages their presence is trying to deliver to your soul at that exact moment. To understand why this happens, we first have to look at the unique biological and spiritual makeup of dogs. Unlike humans who perceive the world primarily through a filter of logic, language, and past ego-driven experiences, dogs live entirely in the now. They are masters of vibration. Their sense of smell is tens of thousands of times more sensitive than ours, but it's their sixth sense, their ability to read the subtle electromagnetic fields of the heart that makes them such powerful spiritual messengers. Scientists call this interspecies communication, but spiritualists call it soul recognition. When a dog approaches you, they aren't looking at your outfit or your social status. They are looking at your aura. They are responding to a specific vibration you are emitting, often one that you aren't even aware of yourself. One of the most common spiritual reasons a dog approaches you in public is because you are in a state of unconscious transition. Perhaps you are on the verge of a major life change. Dogs have been regarded as the guardians of the threshold in almost every major mythology, from the Greek Cerberus to the Anubis of ancient Egypt. They stand at the gateway between the physical and the spiritual, between the known and the unknown. When a dog walks up to you while you are out in the world, it often signifies that you are entering a new territory in your life. The dog is appearing as a symbolic guardian to let you know that you are protected. They are giving you a cosmic green light, telling you that even though the path ahead might seem uncertain, you have the loyalty and the protection of the universe behind you. But what if the dog doesn't just pass by, but actively seeks your touch? This is often a sign of frequency alignment. Dogs are naturally high-vibration creatures. They embody unconditional love, joy, and presence. If a dog comes to you, it might mean that your own vibration is rising to meet theirs. You are emitting a frequency of openness and kindness that the dog finds irresistible. It is a spiritual compliment. The dog is essentially saying, "I recognize the light in you." This often happens when someone has been doing a lot of internal work, practicing mindfulness, or finally letting go of a long-held resentment. The dog acts as a physical mirror, reflecting your inner state of peace back to you through their wagging tail and gentle presence. However, there is another side to this. Sometimes a dog approaches you because you are vibrationally heavy. If you have been carrying a lot of sadness, anxiety, or grief, a dog might sense that weight in your energy field. Because dogs are natural healers, they are often drawn to areas of energetic congestion. Have you ever noticed how a dog will walk past 10 happy, chatting people just to sit at the feet of the one person who is quietly struggling? In a public space, this is a spiritual intervention. The dog is using its own pure frequency to help dissipate your heavy energy. By forcing you to pause and interact with them, they are breaking the loop of your negative thoughts. They are grounding you back into the physical world. In that moment, the dog is acting as a transmuter, taking that heavy energy and replacing it with a spark of simple, uncomplicated joy. The specific breed or type of dog can also add a layer of meaning to the encounter. While every dog carries the general energy of loyalty, different lineages carry different archetypal vibrations. If a large, powerful dog like a German Shepherd or a Great Dane approaches you, the message is often about inner strength and protection. The universe is reminding you that you have the power to handle whatever challenge you are facing. If a small, spirited dog like a Pomeranian or a terrier zips over to you, the message is about playfulness and lightness. You might be taking life too seriously, and the soul of the dog is reminding you to find the humor and the joy in the small things. Even mixed breeds have a special significance, representing adaptability and the beauty of being unique. Consider the timing of the encounter. Did the dog approach you just as you were thinking about a specific person or a project? In the study of synchronicity, this is known as a confirmation sign. If you are doubting yourself and a dog suddenly appears and shows you affection, it is a spiritual yes. It is the universe's way of patting you on the back. The dog is a physical anchor for a spiritual truth. You are not alone, and your intentions are being witnessed. This is particularly powerful in big, anonymous cities where we often feel like just a number. The dog sees the individual in you. They see the eternal soul beneath the coat and the tie. Another deep spiritual meaning is the call to presence. Most of us spend our time in public moving from point A to point B as fast as possible. Our minds are in the future, the meeting we are going to, or the past, the argument we had this morning. A dog approaching you is a sacred interruption. It forces you to stop the clock. For 30 seconds, you aren't a project manager or a student. You are just a human being interacting with a fellow living creature. This is a reminder from the spiritual realm that life only happens in the now. The dog doesn't care about your 5-year plan. They care about the quality of the connection in this exact second. If a dog stops you in public, take it as a sign to take a deep breath and reconnect with your senses. Smell the air, feel the sun on your skin, and realize that you are alive. We also have to look at the concept of animal totems or spirit animals. In many indigenous cultures, if an animal repeatedly appears in your life or approaches you in an unusual way, it is believed that the medicine of that animal is what you currently need. The medicine of the dog is faithfulness, not just to others, but to yourself. If a dog comes to you, ask yourself, where have I been unfaithful to my own dreams? Where have I abandoned my own needs to please others? The dog is a reminder to return to your true north. To be as loyal to your own soul as a dog is to its human. They are the ultimate symbols of integrity. They don't pretend to be something they aren't. They are authentic, and their presence is a call for you to step back into your own authenticity. There is also the ancestral connection. Many spiritual traditions believe that our loved ones who have transitioned to the other side can sometimes use animals to send a hello. This isn't to say the dog is possessed, but rather that the energy of a loved one can influence a friendly animal to give you a nudge at exactly the right time. If you have been missing someone dearly and a dog comes up to you in public and looks at you with a familiar kind of warmth, it might just be a hug from the heavens. It's a way for the universe to show you that the bonds of love are never truly broken and that life continues in many beautiful forms. The direction the dog comes from can even have meaning in some esoteric practices. If a dog approaches you from the right, it is often seen as a message regarding your outcome or your future, something you are going toward. If they approach from the left, it may be about your origin or your past, something you are leaving behind or something that needs healing. If a dog follows you for a short distance, it is a sign that you are being guided. You are on the right path, even if you can't see the destination yet. The dog is literally walking you home to your true self. Let's talk about the mirror effect. Since dogs are such sensitive empaths, they often reflect back the parts of our personality that we hide from the world. If a very high-energy, bouncy dog comes to you, it might be a reflection of a suppressed creative energy or a repressed desire for adventure that is bubbling under your surface. If a very calm senior dog slowly makes its way to you, it might be a reflection of the wisdom and the quiet strength that you are currently cultivating. The dog isn't just an external observer. It is a living piece of your own subconscious mind, walking around on 4 legs. When you interact with the dog, you are interacting with a part of yourself. In the busy, tech-driven world of the 21st century, we are becoming increasingly devolved from the natural world. We spend our time looking at screens rather than scenery. A dog coming to you in public is a nature reset. It is the earth reaching out and touching you. It reminds you that you are part of an ecosystem, a biological family that includes the birds, the trees, and the animals. This connection has a physiological effect. Interacting with a dog lowers cortisol and releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Spiritually, this is the harmonization of the body and soul. The dog acts as a bridge, pulling you out of the artificial world of data and back into the organic world of life. There is also a specific spiritual meaning for those who are empaths or light workers. These are people who are naturally sensitive to the energy of others and often feel drained by public spaces. If you are an empath and a dog comes to you, it is often a protective shielding sign. The dog's aura is acting as a buffer between you and the chaotic energy of the crowd. They are charging your battery. By letting you pet them, they are giving you a grounded, stable energy that allows you to navigate the rest of your day without feeling overwhelmed. It's like a spiritual power bank that checks in with you just when you need it most. But what if you are someone who is generally afraid of dogs and one approaches you gently? This is a healing of the shadow moment. The universe is presenting you with an opportunity to move past a fear. The dog is coming to you not to threaten you, but to show you that your expectation of danger is often an illusion. By showing you kindness, the dog is inviting you to rewrite an old story in your mind. This extends beyond just dogs. It's about how we face any unknown in our lives. The dog is the teacher, and the lesson is that vulnerability can be a strength, and that peace is found on the other side of fear. The public aspect of the encounter is very important. Why doesn't it happen when you're alone? Because the message often involves your social soul. It's about how you relate to the collective. If a dog chooses you in a sea of people, it's a sign that you have a leadership or nurturing role to play in your community. You are someone people and animals naturally turn to for stability. It is a subtle push to stop being a face in the crowd and to start stepping into your role as a connector. The dog is voting for you. They are saying, this one is trustworthy. This one is aware. Many people find that these encounters happen more frequently when they are between jobs or between relationships. This is the liminal space of life. It's the uncomfortable gap where you aren't who you used to be, but you aren't yet who you are going to become. In this gap, we often feel invisible or lost. A dog coming to you is a validity check. It's the universe saying, I see you. You still exist. You are still important enough for a beautiful creature to stop its entire day just to greet you. It is an incredible boost to the spiritual morale. It tells you that even in the silence and the waiting, you are being supported. There are also ancient stories of animal spirits that take the form of dogs to test the character of people. In some folk traditions, a stray dog that approaches you is a messenger in disguise. How you treat that dog tells the universe everything it needs to know about your spiritual maturity. Do you shoo it away because you're busy, or do you offer it a moment of kindness? This is the test of the heart. The dog is a mirror of compassion, reflecting your current capacity to care for those who can offer you nothing in return. Every such interaction is an opportunity to generate positive karma and to align yourself with the frequency of service. The physical appearance of the dog can also be a signpost. Is the dog well-groomed and wearing a bright collar? That might be a message about structure and responsibility. Is it a scruffy, happy-go-lucky mutt? That might be a message about freedom and unconventionality. Is it a service dog that briefly makes eye contact despite being on the job? That could be a sign about focus and mission. The universe uses the visual language of the dog's appearance to communicate with your subconscious mind. Your brain processes these symbols much faster than words, and the feeling you get from the dog's look stays with you long after the dog is gone. If the dog leads you towards something, perhaps a specific shop, a park bench, or even another person, this is a redirect. The dog is acting as a cosmic GPS. They are sensing a destination or an encounter that your logical mind is ignoring. There are countless stories of people who followed a friendly dog and ended up meeting their future spouse, finding a lost item, or avoiding a localized accident. While we shouldn't follow every dog into an alleyway, we should stay spiritually alert to where the dog is pulling our attention. What is the dog looking at? What are they trying to show you? Let's consider the group dynamic. If a dog comes to you while you are with a group of friends, it is often because you are the anchor of that group. You are the one providing the harmonic frequency that keeps the group together. The dog senses the center of gravity of the social circle and heads straight for it. It is a confirmation of your role as a peacemaker or a stabilizer. It can also be a way for the universe to draw the group's attention to beauty and simplicity, shifting the conversation from mundane complaints to shared wonder. The eye contact with a dog is perhaps the most spiritually potent part of the experience. Studies have shown that when humans and dogs look into each other's eyes, both experience a release of oxytocin. But on a spiritual level, the eyes are indeed the windows to the soul. When a dog locks eyes with you in a public place, it is a soul-to-soul download. They are looking past your mask. They are seeing your original face, the one you had before the world told you who to be. This gaze is often described as pure because it lacks judgment. A dog will never judge you for your past mistakes or your future fears. They only see your essence. For someone who has been feeling judged or misunderstood, this gaze can be a powerful emotional release. We also have the messenger of a new chapter. Sometimes, a dog is the harbinger of a new person or a new energy entering your life. In symbology, dogs are associated with friendship and companionship. If a dog comes to you when you have been feeling lonely, it is a precursor. It is the universe warming up your social energy. The dog is the herald announcing that the isolation phase of your life is coming to an end. They are preparing your heart to open up to human connections again. It's like a trial run for intimacy and trust. What if the dog talks to you, barking, whimpering, or making those unique wow-woo sounds? This is a clairaudient wake-up. Even if you don't understand the language of the dog, the sound is meant to knock you out of a mental trance. It is a vibrational alarm clock. Perhaps you've been ignoring your intuition, or you've been sleepwalking through your responsibilities. The sound of the dog is meant to reset your auditory field and make you pay attention to the unspoken messages in your environment. Listening to the dog is a practice in deep listening that translates into your human relationships. There is a beautiful concept called the animal bridge. It suggests that animals are here to help us transition from doing to being. We are human beings, but we often act like human doings. A dog in public is a master of being. Even if they are walking on a leash, they are fully being in each step. When they come to you, they are inviting you to join them in that state of beingness. It is a spiritual invitation to drop the to-do list and to simply be a conscious inhabitant of the universe. This shift, even if it only lasts for a minute, has a massive cumulative effect on your spiritual health. It's a mini meditation delivered by a furry guru. The unconditional nature of the dog's approach is the ultimate lesson. Think about it. The dog doesn't know you. They don't know if you're good or bad by human standards. They just come to you with an open heart. This is the divine mirror. The universe is showing you, through the dog, how it feels about you. It is showing you that you are worthy of affection, worthy of attention, and worthy of love just as you are. For anyone struggling with self-worth, a dog's spontaneous affection in public is a cosmic affirmation. It is the highest form of spiritual validation because it is completely unbiased. If you are a dog lover who hasn't been able to have a dog of your own lately, these encounters are spiritual sustenance. The universe knows your heart is dog-shaped, and it is sending you these brief moments to top up your joy. It's a way for you to participate in the dog frequency, even if you aren't a full-time guardian. It is a community of spirit that transcends ownership. Every dog you pet in public is your dog for that 1 minute, and you are part of their pack of humanity. So, how should you respond when this happens? First, acknowledge the sign. Don't just brush it off as a cute moment. In your mind, thank the dog and thank the universe for the message. Second, check in. What were you thinking about the moment before it happened? What is your current emotional state? The context of your life is the key to unlocking the specific meaning. Third, pay it forward. Take that spark of joy and that high vibration and carry it into your next interaction. If a dog gave you a wag and a nudge, give a smile or a kind word to the next person you meet. In this way, the dog's spiritual message isn't just a gift for you. It's a seed they are planting in the collective human field. The next time a dog comes to you in a park, on a street corner, or in a crowded train station, don't just see a pet. See a soul on a mission. See a guardian of your moment. See a reflection of your light. The world might be full of billions of people, but in that 1 second, that dog chose you. They sensed your frequency, they read your heart, and they came to deliver a spiritual hug. The universe is empty for a reason, and it is full for a reason. And one of those reasons is the incredible bond between the human heart and the canine spirit. The deeper you go into these meanings, the more you realize that the world is a much more magical and connected place than we are told. There are invisible threads of communication weaving through the crowd, and dogs are the weavers. They are the ones who cross the boundaries, who bridge the gaps, and who remind us that we are all part of a single, beautiful dance of life. Whether the message is about protection, healing, presence, or joy, it is always a message from home. Keep your heart open to the animals in your path. They are the whistleblowers of the spiritual realm, pointing us back to the truths we have forgotten. The dog that walks up to you in public is a cosmic invitation to participate in a larger, more loving reality. Accept the invitation. Pet the dog. Feel the connection. And then, continue on your way, walking a little lighter, breathing a little deeper, and knowing that you are being watched over, guided, and loved by the great soul that connects us all. The dog frequency is always available to you, whether a dog is physically present or not. It is the frequency of yes. Yes to life, yes to love, and yes to the present moment. The next time you see a dog in the distance, even if they don't come to you, take it as a general reminder that the universe is friendly. But if they do come to you, if they choose you out of the crowd, know that something special is happening. A spiritual conversation has begun. Listen with your heart. The silence of the universe is being broken by the happy huff of a dog that just wanted to say, "I see you and you're doing great." Thank you for exploring these sacred connections between humans and our canine friends. It's a reminder that the most profound spiritual teachings don't always come from books or temples. Sometimes, they come on four legs with a wagging tail. Stay curious about the animal language, keep your vibration high, and always be ready for the next sacred encounter on your journey. The world is full of hidden meanings, and sometimes, the best way to find them is to just follow the dog.